coming at you with another video. This video is gonna be regarding what's coming up, and I've been trying to prepare people for the last 3 months because there's a lot of powerful decks having up to 10 negations per turn, but it just looks like everything is doing a mandatory 3 and people can't even handle 1. So here's a review of just some cards that you might want to take a look at in case you need them. Just remember, my channel is different than other channels in a lot of ways, and one of the ways that is different, every card posted here is actually for sale. Also, meaning I'm not gonna say I have every Yu-Gi-Oh card that exists because I buy and sell a lot, so sometimes I run out of them and I need to reorder more. But overall, every card that I post means I have it. I usually have them in play set, or if they're sold out, I usually just have one or something like that. So the first card you might want to consider is Summoning Curse. This card is currently going $1 to $2 per card in used condition, but new they are doing $3 to $4 a card. So it says there's a cost. Basically, whoever summons a monster, it says special summon. The person has to discard a card. And it's removed from play. So you can pay $500 at the end of your turn to pop it or just keep it on the field. So the card after that is Mystic Mind. As you already know, first place regionals and nationals are having a lot of success with playing at least 3 Mystic Mind, 2 to 3 Mystic Mind. Even Loz's channel, I've been playing 1 Mystic Mind since 2019, but since Dark Mission players don't know what to do because they never did know how to play Dark Magician, as soon as they remove Anaconda, they all just played 3 Mystic Mind. So definitely an indicator that they don't know what they're doing. They never did. But you might want to just keep 1 copy of this. The prices vary. You can find them from $3 to $4, or you can get them for over 10. It's up to you. You can try the gold, the Mago Gold. Like I said, I also sell these cards. Super Polymerization. I told people for at least 6 months to buy these cards and nobody listened to me. And now they're expensive. The commons, I used to give them off for free. Now they're $6 to $7 for each of the commons. So I have them all the versions. I have them. So the way you use it, basically it just says use material from your field or your opponent's field and just summon whatever you can. That's simple. It does have a cost. You have to discard a card, and that's about it. I didn't cover the Mystic Mind because I figured everybody knows what it's about. Basically, whoever has more monsters, all your monsters are negated the effect, and they can attack frozen. Field spell. There can only be one. Basically, there can only be one of each type. Only one. For example, like Spellcaster, Dragon, like that, only one. So that's a good floodgate. It doesn't work against the top 32 YCS champion decks because they play a lot of different ones and they're all usually the boss monsters. So the way that you tackle that in Dark Mission is very easy. You just do Circle Eternal, and when they have the 3, you just banish 1, you have 2, and then next turn you banish the other one. That's gonna be it. They're just gonna have 1. If you don't like this one, there is another card that you can play instead. This is it that goes in, because instead of doing the type, it does the attribute, and this one will work a lot better because a lot of top 32 they might have 3 or 4 different types, but they're all different attribute, like lights and dark. And I remember I was playing like a undefeated, one of the worst decks that I've ever heard of. The guy was claiming to have like 23 wins, 0 loss in Master Duel, and he had an Eldritch Dogmatica invoked Shadal. I have the duel. You can look it up. I think it was like 2 months ago. Look it up on my channel. Somebody has any questions, let me know, and I'll look for it to post it, but repost it again. But basically, they're light, they're dark, and there were other types like fire, because of the Shadal. So what you do is you trigger this, and if they played the Dogmatica, they're frozen under it. They can't bring anything else. Um, there can only be one. They can only bring one out of the mount. They won't be able to bring out Flor-de-Lis because it's one. But this one says the same attribute, so they can bring both of them out. Eldritch as well because it's light. But if you trap them under the dark, they're gonna be finished. And like I said, it shouldn't be a problem because you should have Ice Dragon Prison or some sort of card to protect you, like Super Poly or whatever. Whenever they exceed, you get rid of them. Um, this is the other one. This is the Rivalry of the Warlords. If you don't like the type, um, yeah, because this one says, yeah, this one's only one type. This one's all of the same attribute. This is all of the same type. So it depends on which one works for you. Try them all. Like I said, I obviously have them for sale. You try them and see which one you like the most. Super Poly targets. This one's one of the best ones. You just need 2 dark. And basically comes on the field, copies the attack of whatever you want. And only for that turn you can attack an OTK or FTK or whatever you want. Whatever you can. And when the turn ends, the attack goes back to normal, but then the specialty about the card, if for any reason it goes to the graveyard, you can destroy all special summon monsters in the field, so it is broken. Dragonstepedia. This one's really good because you can jack a fusion together with the dark. So if your deck has a lot of darks, you got it made. You're gonna be taking the card you want, fusion. Your opponent's gonna be real mad. This one, I know when I downloaded it, it had a grip on the top, but they're brand new. They're $15. I still have some, and basically, 3 darks. And then this one's the new one. I've been playing for about a month. I've been telling people to play it too. This one says you can make it with 3 different monsters from your field, but you know that Super Poly says either side, so you follow Super Poly. And this is gonna be a staple, especially in the Dark Mission deck, because when you're playing against Despia or just about any deck that exists, they all have different types, so you get rid of all 3 at once. It's so broken because the way that I currently do that right now, you can watch the Magical Musketeers, the latest video I posted yesterday. I use Ice Dragon Prison to special summon one of the monsters from the graveyard, put it on my field. Then I banish that one and one of his monsters. And then after that, I chain the Eternal to circle and then banish another one. So I banish three monsters at once. So if you want to do that a lot easier, you can just use this Super Poly and that's it. Deck Devastation Virus. I know there's other viruses, like Crush Card Virus, and then there's This one's a deck devastation virus. There's another one. I don't remember the name right now, but epidemic virus or something like that. But basically, this one, you're gonna be using it um, for all of the spells and the traps. Another one, um, the crash card virus or the epidemic virus. Basically, one of them does spells and traps. The other one does monsters uh, of 2,000 and up. The other one does monsters of 1,500 or less. So with the new splice coming, you're gonna want to do the one that says 1,500 of attack on monsters or less are destroyed. You get to see his hand and get them from your hand in their field, and then it stays active for 3 turns. So this one's spell and traps. It just depends on what you want and what you need. But definitely, you guys are gonna need these cards. They're cheap. I sell them. Most of them are cheap. Some of them are not. But yeah, I sell them, or we can include some for free in the tournament. Uh, I also wanted to recommend some hand traps, but only if you know how to use them multi-purposely, not just one-dimensional, because that's how you're gonna lose. So with that having been said, you guys, dark magic attack.